I live like a capitalist every single day, Shank. I live as a capitalist, okay? I live what I believe.
Vaya0000 resubscribed for 7 months.
Hello. Test, test. What's up, chat? Y'all trying to help me test something real quick? What's up, chat? Hello. Ugh, I feel like a mess. Don't look at me. Hey, we're one follow away from 29,100. We are 29.99, 29,099, 29,099. That would make us. I don't know what that would be. Technically, 10% of the way if you cut off the first two. Whatever. I'm tired. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we got at least 30,000. Exactly. At least 30,000, chat. We're pretty freaking close, honestly. And I genuinely, if you would have told me like I was gonna be at 30,000 followers, I think I would have believed you. Actually, I'm pretty sick. I'm pretty awesome. I'm pretty amazing. But it's still pretty surreal to imagine it. Guess how many followers the past few weeks? Thank you, Ethan Klein. You are my best friend. You are the Vampire. You are the legend. Indeed, you are the legend. Anyway, I want to see what I've been working on, chat. All right. Here, let me get this ready for you. There's a lot of okay. Hear me out. Don't judge my my setup. There's a lot of freaking tabs, and I only have 2 monitors. How do I do it? Here. Here. Yeah, this is fine actually. Boom. Okay. Don't look at this. This is my my test website, so I didn't have to use Twitch polls. This is my stream. We don't have to look at that, but I do need to have it open so I can use the chat here. And then boom, these are 3 different separate IDs. Which actually, now that I think about it, I probably can just use a terminal, right? Yeah, terminal gives you different tabs. Okay, that would have been smarter to do. Open in terminal. Thank you. Can I rename this actually? I can. What should I call this? Overlay. Okay. I close this and I do that. Now I go here. We actually need to keep this one open, I think. Yeah, we'll keep this one open. But that means I can close this. And I go here. Oh. That's not what I want to do. Right click. Right click. Terminal. Here. Here. Right click. Rename. Call this one Twitch bot. Change the color of this one to orange and this one to blue. Cool. This is okay, this is fine. Which means I can close this. Awesome. Awesome. So in case you're confused, like, what are you doing, Sean? What are we working on? This is Twitch controls my Baldurs Gate 3. I've been working on. I've been shipping away at it. I have some cool things in the work, including. Where's it at? The game plus browser. Including this cool thing. Don't look at this though. I need to turn it on first by doing Exactly what I was looking for. Perfect. Doing this. Now I refresh this. There we go. So now I should be able to move this somewhere. It's like less. Maybe I should put something behind it so it's easier to see. I can move this out of the way. It's basically an OBS overlay. There's so much on the screen right now. But I can go here and I can press this button and it should open the game up. Cool. That works. There's so many freaking tabs. How was your day going today, chat? What were you up to? Sar bad. Get to work, not sure, fun. Working. That's how it be. That took a while to load. Shouldn't take that long. It's fine. Watch Grandma talk about Asmongold. Well, okay, what happened with Asmongold? I think I was asking that yesterday. I was like, what happened with Asmongold? Nobody told me. Nobody told me what happened with Asmongold. Oh, it is just paused. Okay.
If not over, then through.
So now, if I go to TwitchBot, I do Python. Oh, I'm stupid. You know what? Okay, I can just run this here then. Who cares? So if I run this, wait, before I do that, actually. No, I'll test like this. I run this. Give it a second. And then a poll should pop up. Let me know if a poll pops up for you, chat. It's still waiting. It's loading. Okay, okay. The overlay here worked. It did, okay. Okay, it's partially working. Not a terrible sign. I can't tell what this option here is. Here, what if I, oh, okay. Okay. Okay, can we not choose add gold? Can we choose a different option? We think that would be, okay, never mind, sure. Because add gold doesn't work, so I won't know if it works or not. Because it doesn't work. Also, oh, okay. They mean to change the colors there. Can we choose anything else, please? Wait, I have something for this. F you, chat, you're getting overridden. You are getting overridden. We're doing this one. That's right. We're going to go ahead and override what chat's doing. Stop. Stop. There we go. There we go. Just 40 seconds left. We're gonna do that one instead. Chat, chill, chill. Okay, relax. We don't need to add any gold. Okay. Perfect. We're gonna go with that one. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, because it keeps updating because Twitch does. Okay. I know why. Okay, I gotta keep doing this for some time. Okay, it doesn't matter. Well, I guess we're adding gold. Okay, it worked, but nothing freaking happened because I didn't update add gold. You could have picked literally anything else, chat. Any of the other 3 options. You picked the one thing that I didn't update. Whatever. You know what? Let this be a lesson to myself. Let this be a lesson to myself. I should have known better. I should have known better. Add gold. Yep, nothing's here. Of course it's not. Wait, did I couldn't save it? Bro, what? Okay, what did I do with add gold? This is why I need version control. I don't think I saved my changes to add gold. I just deleted it. There's no add or remove gold. Okay, how do I add gold? Let me figure that out. Let's see. Baldur's Gate 3, add gold. Oh, okay, I figured it out. I figured it out. I just looked it up. Add gold, get host character. And then we add, we'll add 1,000. Save. Okay. Reset. Wait, did it work? Hey, it works. Okay. I fixed it because I am a genius. No worries. No worries. I fixed it. I am a genius. I'm a genius. Okay. Now to test once again. I go back. I have too many tabs open as well. Here. Here. Start Baldurs. I need to do this one. This one off. Start Baldurs poll. No, that's fine. That's fine for testing purposes. Interrupt. Do one more time. Oh, actually, before we do that. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, you're gonna get another poll, chat. Choose the correct option. Okay, why did only 2 numbers show up this time? Or 2 letters, or 2... Why is add gold back? Jeez Louise. What are the odds? Okay. You can add gold if you want to. I fixed it. But y'all like the overlay here? I did it myself. By myself, I mean me and ChatGPT kind of pushed through. Gotta make it there. It's so big. That's what she said. Hey yo, sorry, that was uncalled for. She does say that a lot. By she, I mean my girlfriend. Hey yo, sorry. That was wrong with me. By she, I mean your mom. Hey yo, sorry. Okay, how much time is left? 50 seconds? Why are these so long? That's what she said. Hey, yo. Sorry. Sorry. That was uncalled for. That was unnecessary.
Felius is paying my rent $5. I used to be a hate watcher of yours, but you really made me into a fan. One thing I still have against you is Ethan isn't on Ozempic. H has actually been running marathons again. Google Ethan clean Boston Marathon if you don't believe me.
Yeah. Thanks, Chatter, for the $5. Hey, we hit 29 100 by the way. You should Google Ethan Boston Marathon. Ethan Klein Boston Marathon. Hey, it works. It worked. Yo! Yo! That was so cool. That was so cool. Okay. Now all we need to do is on the end of the poll, we check and see if the title matches what it should be. Right after we select the winner. We start another poll. Wait, why did it happen again? Why did it happen again? Oh. Nope, actually that makes no sense to me. I have no idea. Maybe it's because it's selecting the winner twice. Because it says poll end here, and then poll end here. I don't know. Print poll end. Poll end. Poll end. No, I'm only doing this once. It's only doing it down here. So why did it randomize weapon, poll end, and then randomize weapon again? Why did it do it twice? That's a cool stat, by the way. Looks sick. It's called Creations Echo. That's freaking cool staff. Sorry, I got distracted. Start a new poll. We do that by going up here, going here, Control C. And then we do, oops, do that. So the poll will start once the event runs. And then once the poll ends, it will start a new poll, and it will keep doing that until I stop it. Code's a good has to show up twice. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think this should work, honestly. It won't fix the why is it happening twice issue. However, I think it should run this consistently. So it should start a new poll which will then choose a new effect, which will then send the new effect. Is there actually a difference between bits and a direct donation? Bits go through Twitch, and so I can pick that up through Twitch, and then I can use it to make certain effects happen. Donos don't go through Twitch. They go straight into my bank account, or my PayPal, technically. I don't know the difference between like the Dono service, how much that takes, and how much Twitch takes. I think Twitch takes like a tax off the top. They have like a little tariff on it. From what I understand. Run it again. All right, chat. Let me know when you see a poll. Let me know when you see a poll. Here, I can also move this over. Get this bow. You should see a poll now. See it? Add gold is back, I guess. Why are some of the labels aren't showing up for some reason? That's a bit strange. I'm bad at JavaScript and CSS. Here, I should be able to just this. It changed the colors, I guess. That okay. Those don't show up as those not voted for. Yeah, but this should always show up anyway. That's the issue. All right, chat. Can somebody break the tiebreaker, please? No, I'll break the tiebreaker. There we go. Also, that's not working either. That's how it's supposed to look. Okay. This should work though. And then after this ends, another effect should be made. Yeah, 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. We also checked. Nobody told me, what did Asmongold do? What did Asmon do? What did Asmon say? W. Easy. Check my logs. All right. I did everything right and they indicted Let me know if a new poll starts, because it should have started unless something broke. Sleeping for 2 seconds. My component has. Oh, it's supposed to be okay. Self.bot.owner user. Okay, why are these repeating though? I don't know. Nah, it's fine. Who cares? Give me a second. Wait, did it work? Did it? Wait. My component object has no owner. What? Did not work. What? Okay. Self.bot equals bot. What? I'm stupid. What do you call it twice? I don't call it twice. Trackman Shaw, thank you for the 500 bits. Dude, we're going to figure out how to donate directly. Hold on to your bits, chatters. I have a plan for them. But thank you for the 500 bits. Okay, wait. Wait, print. Wait, okay.
I did everything right and they indicted me.
Never mind, I guess. Never mind, I guess. I was going to test something out, but like, you know, F me. Bot. It should be. Why doesn't this work? Maybe it's just bot. No, okay. Oh, it's just user. I'm stupid. Self.user. Save. New poll, chat. Laughing leader, what's up? Hello. The guy throw in another. I know when you're ready to test the secret thing. It's not secret. I just want to add. Okay. Well, also, it's still broken, bro. Why is it still broken? I freaking hate Twitch. Okay. There you go. That's a little bit better. Well, that boost kind of sucks. It's hard to see, but it's fine. I'll fix that later. I'll fix it in post. Here, I'll make it bigger so y'all can see what's going on here. Boom. This is how big it's gonna be. This is how big it's gonna be. When we play the game. Working/study stream. I mean, you can work too if you want to, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna stop you. But it's a stream where I'm working on something for chat. And I. All right, 60 seconds left. Can I change the duration, bro? It's too freaking long for testing. Mm-mm-mm. 30 seconds left. All right, let's just chill. We'll know if it works or not. Also, don't choose remove gold because it doesn't work. With all due respect, your color, ID color scheme is psychotic. You're psychotic, chatter. I like it. It's easy on my eyes. I like it. I enjoy it. Okay. Sleeping for 2 seconds. Does a new poll start? I don't think it started. My component object has no attribute user. What are you talking about? No, it's fine. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. There's no worries at all. You know, you run into this prop. Why did it run again? You know what? One problem at a time. Self.user doesn't exist. Which is fair. Which is fair. Here instead, we're going to do here, I'm going to print self dot bot dot no, we'll just print that. Yeah. All right. Now we go here. Now we turn this off. Save. Okay, difficulties, even an even clearer surface to reflect on your truer self. Does it pick the last option after 60 seconds? What do you mean? Okay, bot is ready. Somebody send a chat message. Doesn't matter what it is. Thank you. So the bot object does exist. I don't know what's in it, but it does exist inside of the component. We know this. Cool. Now, if we do print self.bot.owner user, we save this, run it again. All right. One more message. Just one. I only need one of you to do it. Okay. That works. Self.bot.owner user. That's correct. So I'm going to copy this, scroll down. I'm going to paste exactly that, which I already had there, mind you, right there. Cool. I'm going to close it. I'm going to go up. Start Baldurs poll. We're going to open that up. We're going to run it for poll duration. Scroll all the way up here. 30 seconds. Save. Let me actually run by this. Poll created. Poll ended. I don't think I need this actually. It's fine. That's fine. Select the winner. Send polling data to overlay. That's all fine. All right. Try it once again. Don't know why Tulios disappeared. Doesn't matter. Well, that didn't work. That's a problem for another time. That is a problem for another time. Does a new poll start? It took a while for some reason. That feel like it was very short. Was that poll very short, chat? Need him for how to get the current amount of gold and then drop it or remove it? Nah, I could probably figure it out. So okay. So that means there's a problem here. So this is what's happening. Let me explain. Let me just go through this. Let me talk my way through it. Okay. Okay. So the bot hits ready. It starts Baldur's Gate 3 poll. And then it goes here. It gets selected effects. These are all the effects here with the command, the color, and the duration. Not particularly relevant. And it creates the poll for the duration, which we put here is 30 seconds. And it prints sending to mod. No, not here. Sorry, wait. Creates the poll. And it just says, I probably shouldn't say poll in here. That's actually stupid. It's confusing. We'll pass that. Okay. And then a poll runs. And then what my component is doing is once a poll begins, it checks to make sure this is the correct poll, prints poll started, and then it sends the polling data to the overlay. Which in here, basically what it does, sends polling data to the overlay. We actually probably don't need to print this out anymore. And we create the data, so we say new question, options, and we just throw the options in here. That's fine. We can print this here. That's fine. And then we dump the JSON and we send that to my polling endpoint. That's fine. So I don't think the problem is with my Twitch bot. I think that's totally fine. So on my endpoint, on my overlay, which is right here, this is what I'm not confident in the slightest. What it does is in app, it's here, and then it prints the current poll, not necessary. It gets the max votes, does all this. This is not important. And then it returns this. And so this gets sent as this gets sent as a post. I'm stupid. Here. And then it posts the poll as data. It changes the current poll, makes it to what the data is. And then it returns JSON saying vote recorded. So if I go up, I don't even think I'm checking that, so it's not particularly relevant. Okay. And then once this gets changed, it changes current poll. What my overlay.js is doing is it's fetching the current poll. So it's going here, it's fetching /poll as a get request. And then it gets the current poll, gets the max vote, returns the JSON of the current poll, which should be updated from this. Gets the data JSON response of it, and then it logs that so I can check that and make sure that's running correctly, which it is. That's what that is here. And then it changes the text content of the question, which is choose my next effect, which is right here for y'all. Then this is a custom chatbot, right? Just curious about something. Read chatbot development. Yes, this is a custom chatbot. I built it for myself from scratch. You have to register it as a chatbot via Twitch development, or is it a normal account use a chatbot? You used to be able to just use a normal account, but if you make a Twitch app in a Twitch development console, you can use that app ID in secret to interface with your account, if that makes sense. So like if I go here without linking my keys and scroll up, right? I have my client secret and my client ID. Those are for the app that I registered with Twitch. I have my bot ID, which is the ID of the bot account that I have. I have my owner ID, which is my Twitch account ID. And then I have the token, refresh, and callback URL. You get the callback URL when you register an app. And then you get the token and refresh programmatically. So it is a regular account. It doesn't have to be a, yeah. It's a normal account and an app registered via Twitch dev. Yeah, 100%. If you look at the Twitch.io documentation, they'll tell you exactly how to do it. So that's what I followed. And you have to follow it to the letter because I skipped over things I didn't think were important, and you needed to do that. This keys options, const dot get element by ID, that's fine. If element ID, update the element by changing the labels and keys here. Update the bar width with the percentage, that's fine. Update the timer, constant remaining time, max 0 on the floor, that's fine, I think. I don't know, I didn't write this part. If remaining time is greater than 0, time left, else this, fine. Set interval to update poll data every 1 second. Let's try that. I think that is basically every 10 seconds, force reload the window. That should clear out anything that's still around that I don't like. Curious how the Python interact with the running game. Does it pump in consequence, or does it do mouse and keyboard emulation? Neither. What? Yeah, neither. Python is not interacting with the game really at all. Okay, let me try to draw it out. Cause I think I'm super clever for the way I figured out how to do this. By super clever, I mean I hacked it together, and don't laugh at me. Basically, we have a few elements. We have my Twitch bot. We have a mod, a Baldur's Gate 3 mod, and then we have an overlay that's not really important, right? The Twitch bot is written in Python, and the mod is written in Lua. And basically what I'm doing is the Python bot is writing not to the overlay. This is something totally separate. It's writing to a file that is being constantly read by the Lua. And that's it. That's the answer. Can you make the post options smaller for this? I guess I can. If y'all hate my post options, I'll make it smaller. I see you being a great teacher. I want to be a teacher back in the day. Shout out Lua. It's always Lua. Let's all become Roblox developers, and I'm dead serious. Lua scared me away from Roblox. I'm gonna be real. Now if I revisit it, I probably can be a Roblox dev because I have more knowledge now. But when I was 12 years old, I was like, Lua scares me. But yeah, that's basically it. My Twitch bot basically writes to a file called commands.txt that is hosted where my mod is hosted in my app data local file or local folder in the Baldur's Gate 3 section there that is accessible by the mod. I don't like doing like this. If I was like God King of the modding space or whatever in Baldur's Gate 3, I would have opened up socket access, right? Socket access, so I can open up a socket in Python and a socket in Lua and just send the information just directly to Lua, right? But you can't do that in Baldur's Gate 3 modding for some like safety reasons or whatever I read about. And that's stupid. Let me open up a socket. Socket communication is way easier than like writing and reading a file. It's also a lot faster and safer, actually, when you think about it. But yeah. Anything in this game, I know I'd be addicted. It's very fun. Sandboxing? Psh, exactly. Exactly. Stupid. It's my computer. Let me do what I want to. Sorry. Just, whew. I can close this. Open this up. One click for me after doing in Vim, so I feel you. Really cool architecture here. I don't even know what that is, Chatter. I'm self-taught. Well, to be fair, I actually am scholarly educated. I have a degree in this. If you would have told me that I would be using my degree to make Twitch bots that interface with Baldur's Gate 3, I would have told you we were lying. Don't talk about my voice crack, because I'm a real man. Sorry. Anyway, focus. What was I doing, chat? What was I doing? It's just an esoteric editor for autists like myself. Probably taking too long to run. Oh, you're right. I was doing that. Did I ever figure out why that was? Did I ever figure out what that reason was? Or why that happened in the first place? No? Oh, that's great. Okay. There are a few options that I have here. There's a way that I know theoretically is supposed to work, but I have no idea how to do it, and it seems like a lot of work. That's why I'm not going to do that one. Or there's a way that I'm going to hack it together, and I like that one a lot more. Right? What I should be doing here, and this is for people who are learning, I should be using threading when I do asynchronous programming, like when you have another program that handles other stuff, whether it's an API or a separate program or whatever, you use like different like asynchronous programming, so to make sure you're not blocking the entire program that you are main running. And you should use thread locking to lock a thread so it doesn't change while you're doing other stuff if you need it to hold persistent data. And so the problem here is I'm not doing that. And so this part of my code doesn't know if this part of my code is done or not. So it might be trying to update things while this part of my code is doing stuff, and you should not be doing that because you have two different states of code that are trying to do the same thing, but in different states, and it breaks things, and it's not good. So you should use thread locking to lock a thread and come back to the thread once that thread is once you need to use the thread again. But I'm not gonna do that because that's stupid. And my response is just to hack this together and see if this works. This is fine, and this is also fine. But send poll data to over. I think this is the wait. Nah, actually, this isn't the problem. I love saying wait like I figured something out, and I did not figure anything out. I can just do this though as well. That and go here. Simple data overlay. Honestly, I think I'm printing too much stuff out to be useful. Let's stop printing stuff. Let's just check for all of my prints. Let's not do that anymore. Well, this isn't very helpful. I'm printing. Oh. Nope, actually that makes no sense. Just turn all the prints off and we'll figure it out. We'll fix it in post. Let's not sleep here either. Save. All right. How long till playthrough? When I'm freaking done. My bad. I'm sorry, chatter. That was mean. That was I didn't mean for it to come across like that. I acknowledge that was unnecessary. I don't remember what I was doing. Oh wait, I do remember what I was doing, and that means I have to turn. Stop. Hey, stop. Stop that. We'll do this. Bow. Pass. Save. How do I start this? Nibble taking too long. Start underscore Baldurs. My component has no object user. Didn't I just fix this? So, come here often. Okay. Did the overlay update? It's still broken. Why did that break? But it fixed itself because of my genius coding. Does it work though?
This is the
Whoops.
pool that thing came from.
Oh, you added gold, chat. I heard it. I heard it happen. Hey, it worked. All right. Quick, do something else. Do something else. Hey, it worked. It did it again. Man, I'm a genius. Hey. Okay, come on, chat. Come on, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. I think I might be getting out of sync though. And then trying to like send the results before the results are in. Or start another poll before the results are in. Yeah, yeah, okay. All right. And so because of that, after we select the winner, we want to just time.sleep 5. Because why not? That should fix the issue, you know? When in doubt, time.sleep solves all the problems. Solves all the... Oh, I don't know what that was, but I almost forgot. Not almost, I did forget. I added a new thing, which we worked on before. That is, we have spawn enemy. I forgot to add that one to the list. There's a gnat in here. Gnat has been taunting me for the last 2 days. Go here. Go here. Spawn enemy. Command spawn enemy. And set enemy hostile. What color is this? You know what? We'll get a random color. Because I like to live on the edge. Thank you. Bow. Save. All right. Also, chat, remember, if you have any effects you want me to add, let me know. Also, I'm doing this. Take that one off. That should solve everything. Except for remove gold, which I still haven't done yet, which I'll add this in a second. I mean, Pan Express right now. What are you eating? Sleep. Or this Celsius, technically. All right. Let's try it again. New poll. Okay, also, before I forget, we're gonna go to overlay and just do that. I go here. Refresh.
This is
Stop.
the tool that thing.
Okay. Consider adding this so it'll give you clown makeup. Spell mic gloves. Well, that works. Okay. What next, chat? What next? Well, why does this keep happening? Okay, stop. Why did that happen? I must be missing something. Wait. Maybe? Maybe it's because select winner. I'm doing that twice, maybe? No. I'm only doing it once. So why is it selecting the winner twice? Okay. Maybe the event poll end component, event listener, is firing off twice. Which is why we see poll progress, printing this, sending poll data. Wait, no, not here. Above this. Poll progress, ID, sending poll data, poll end, doing this, sending to mod, and then it does poll progress again. Okay, that's an issue. This may not be a me problem then. Because the poll should be ending. So it's firing off event poll end multiple times. For some reason. Because it says poll end, and then it does select the winner. And then it does poll progress, poll progress, poll progress. And then it keeps trying to poll progress. And then it breaks because there's no poll. And then this tries to start a new poll. But there's already a poll in there. But there's also no poll. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Okay, I have an idea. Instead of starting the poll here. Also, we should probably move this down here. Just for posterity's sake. Save. And then we do sleep 5. In select winner. If status code 200, then we do this. But that means in select winner or send poll. Wait. No, this is wrong. Sorry, this is incorrect. Don't listen to me. Up here in select winner, we do time.sleep 5. And then we do this. Then we do this. And then we do poll. We do bot. We do token. We start a new poll like this. Something like this. Which means in select winner, poll, bow. Bow. Well, maybe. Let's try this. This would be so much easier with threads. To be fair, I think you're wrong. And no, I will not explain it. Let's continue the test. All right. You know the vibes, chat. You know the vibes. It is flashing now. Well, that is because... Oh, it stopped. Never mind then, I'm fixed it. Did not touch anything. Okay. Start Baldur's poll never awaited. A sync IO.run cannot be called from a running event loop. Run it back. Let's try it again. Chat, did you watch Ludwig and Tyler 1 and Emeru and Squeaks and Agent play League of Legends yesterday? That was a fun game. It was fun to watch. Yep. Nerd. Got him, chat. Everybody pointing lap. Sorry. No, it was fun. It was enjoyable. They had a good team chemistry. Why do I never get to do cool stuff like that? You know what I mean? Why does nobody ever invite me to play League of Legends? Kinda disrespectful. Kinda disrespectful. That's all I'm gonna say. You play League? I'm kind of goated. Kind of goated. Proof? I can boot it up right now. Don't try me. I'll start and boot it up right now. I'll do it. Wait, did spawn enemy just not work? Why didn't it work? Oh. Oh no, everything is breaking. Everything is breaking. I'm sorry. Here. Doing this. All right. Hey, it worked. We're fighting against a half orc. Well, chat, you reset my spell slots, and I don't have any spell slots. So, joke's on you. Joke's on you. Oh, and he has no, I do a lot of freaking damage, too. Wait, is this a half orc, bro? What does he look like that? Oh. I've never seen this character before in the game. Are you just slapped me, bro? Okay, it didn't end my rage, but now I have a cool helmet. Thanks, chat. www.imsocool.com. I can't rage again because I have a helmet on. I think. And I have to be in combat, to be fair. www. Wait, did it? It didn't even give me a random status effect. Or did it? Did I miss it? It honestly might have, but I just didn't see it.
Should mind my step.
All right, chat, give me something else. Oh, okay, another random helmet. Oh, that was the old one. Is it behind? I think it might be very behind. Oh, nope, it's just doing stuff. Oh no, we just got that one. Random offhand. Oh, streamers definitely want to play this when you're done. I think it'll be cool. I think it will be cool. Who's doing it like me, chat? And don't say Doug. Because I stole his whole flow.
I live like a capitalist every single day, Shank.
Chat, why are we doing add gold?
Okay? I live when I believe.
It's not going to do anything.
_oil just subscribed. Romance Lazel now.
Romance Lazel now. You mean the thief? Gith better have my money. She stole 10K from me. That worked. Wait on spell slots. I have no spells. Oh, never mind. They're gone now. They're gone now. Doesn't even really matter. I got 10 seconds with the spells. I couldn't even do anything. Brokey. Okay, Kendo, look, don't ask you. I was thinking for the 24 months. Oh, happy 2 years. Happy birthday. Okay, that works. Wait. Why did it even do that? It doesn't even make any sense. Why did it randomize my offhand? It doesn't make any sense. Are you deleting lines in the file? I am deleting lines in the file. Yeah, this is the file. And then it gave me the spell slots again. And then it took them away. And it has not randomized my clothing yet. But that one. Why did it spawn an enemy? Oh, that one before the... Okay, it's very behind. Oh, it's Jahira. R.I.P. Jahira. Oh, she's dead. Oh, she comes with gear. Okay, it's just remove the sleep. I can't. Okay, whatever. Sure. Sure, I'll remove the freaking sleep. Okay. I don't think that's gonna work. I think it's broken somewhere else. Falling bigger than LeBron. Give me your money. Who y'all think y'all fronting on? Like blah blah blah. Wait. Command winner duration. What happens in a tie? It selects a random one. Okay. Okay. So it's starting a poll, and then it's ending a poll, and then it's starting and ending a new poll immediately after it. Why? Why? I'm so confused. That was random ring. And then it just sends a random boot for some reason. Like directly after. Why? Why did it do that? Poll already active? But what's trying to start the poll? Select winner. And there's two enemies I have to beat up. I get okay. Okay, this is pandemonium. This is chaos. Okay. 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 Yeah. I don't know. 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 There's a few options. There's a few options for what we can do. Extremely late. How are you? Why does it keep doing this? I stopped it. No. No, I didn't stop it. Stop. 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 Okay, just stop, stop running, 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 please. Please stop running. Please stop running. She's a freaking wheeze. Okay. Okay. Send poll data to overlay. That's fine. It's when the poll ends is the problem. Because the polls will end, and it calls select winner. Maybe, okay, let me try this. Maybe if I manually end the poll. By doing here, and we do self dot bot dot owner user dot end. Poll should already be ended, but it may not be ended for some reason. Save. Okay. Let's try that. Doesn't it make sense to add a delay? Literally, chat was yelling at me to remove the delay. They're like, oh, remove the delay, remove the delay, take away the sleep, take away the sleep. No, 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 no. That's what chat was saying. That's how y'all sound, chat. That's what I hear when y'all talk. Just murmur. That's all chat was saying. We just remove the delay, remove the delay. Just vote in the poll, chat, please. They be wrong? Of course they are. They're Twitch chat. Twitch chat's always wrong. Even when they're correct, half of them are wrong. Now I'm surrounded by enemies. Wait, dominate person. Gnome, you're on my side. What? And poll got unexpected argument. Poll ID. Oh my freaking goodness, bro. It's just ID. So I guess you can code at least on some level. Honestly, at this point, I don't think so anymore. Just take my degree away. Take away my degree, hang up my nerd hat or something. But some may say that. What's up, chatter? I don't need to be live to test this because I can just test it on my own. But like, it's easier if I'm live to have chatters vote on these things. Because on my other account, I only have one vote. And so it's kind of hard to test some stuff with one vote. Okay, that worked. Randomized weapon worked. Okay. Hold 10 seconds. Okay. Spawn enemy worked. Okay. Wait, who is this guy, by the way? His name is Woi. All right, Woi. Take this. I missed. Oh, thanks for the longbow, chat. That's very helpful for where I am. Never mind. Why? Okay, why? Why did it do that? Why did it do that? Spawn enemy wasn't even an option. Okay. Okay. I feel like I'm going insane. I feel like I'm going insane. It's calling the function twice. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not calling the function twice. That's commented out. This is the function declaration. Yeah, this is an if statement, so this is only being called once. This is only being called once. So what is even happening? I don't even think this is running right now, so this isn't even really involved. Wait a minute. Wait. 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 Hold on. I don't think it's this. Why is this guy naked? Where were your clothes at, sir? And why am I surrounded by enemies? Okay, this is running. And we want it to be running, but we don't want to do this. We're going to turn this off. This shouldn't change anything. Wait, okay, wait, hold on. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a gosh darn second. Wait a second. Okay. I got rid of that. So this no longer works. Yeah. Oh my goodness, please stop. Okay. Spawn enemy. Why did it equip a ring? Oh, that guy's dead. Why did he do that? What is happening? I gotta check out my. It's not the file, chat. You don't know what you're talking about. It's not the gosh darn file. It's the stupid polls. I'm looking at it. It's the polls. The polls are running, and then it ends, and then another poll will instantly run and then end with no time between them. For some reason. I don't know why it's doing that. It should not be doing that. It doesn't make any sense. Like that one worked. Randomize offhand. It randomized offhand. That worked fine. Okay. 10 seconds of the. What? Why did it randomize my boots? Why did it randomize boots? When did that even run? It never ran. Okay. And then the problem is that then another poll. What is running these polls? Please, what is running these polls? Am I must be stupid or something. Create poll. This is being called a bunch of places for some reason or something. Nope. It's just being called here. Okay, which means this must be called a bunch of places or something. Not really. Nope. Just right here inside of start Baldurs. Not being called here. That's commented out. What do okay? Poll progress. Poll progress. Because this is the file. I know this is the file. This file is completely empty. Doesn't exist. It's empty. Nothing here. If I put rand weapon, it worked. It randomizes the weapon. That works. And I do equip weapon. It equips the weapon. That works. That's totally fine. That's normal. I did this stuff. That was the first thing I did. But it's the polls. It's the polls. I don't even think it's my code. I think it's whatever freaking code I'm using. I'm not even seeing the polls begin. Where do they even start? Poll begins. Poll created. Poll begins. Poll started. Sending poll. Sending poll. Sending poll. Poll end. You know what? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is so stupid. This is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna throw it in a try. Catch. Am I tripping? Is catch not a thing? Except, ugh. I hate these freaking language differences. We're doing that. All right. Bot is ready. Go here. Run. Why? Why is there just a mind flayer here, bro? Why is there just a crow here? And why are they my enemies? Can we not be friends? Let's be friends, please. Rand spells. Oh, perfect. Goodbye. I'm out.
Another step forward.
Rand amulet. That worked. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Now, by time number 3, it breaks often. Okay, that worked. That worked. Why is he naked? Well, okay. It's okay. It's oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. How did this break? Oh, wait. Wait. Average coding experience. Okay. Actually, I don't even know what this is. What even is this? Oh, I know. Actually, I know exactly what this is. Okay. Okay. Stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. I don't even know why it's doing that. Why is it doing that? It doesn't make any sense to me. Wait, okay. I have to know. Maybe it's starting a poll on my bot's channel. Nope, it's actually not doing that. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I didn't want to do it like this because it makes me mad and it pisses me off. Poll created. Sleep poll duration +1. Fetch polls. Print choices. Send to mod. Time sleep interval. Break. Here. F you. F you. F you. That's fine. This is fine. The decoding is amazing. Thank you, chatter. The coding right now is not very amazing. I will say that. But I'm gonna blame the library that I'm using and not me. Let's try this again. Where are the print statements? They're not here. Wait, Fetch was giving 1 positional argument, but 3 were given. Wait, what? Wait, what? Fetch polls. Takes 1 positional argument, but 3 were given. What do you mean? Fetch polls. It's 1 positional argument, but 3 were given. What are you freaking talking about, bro? I didn't change any. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait a minute. 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 Wait. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Nope, I got nothing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. It was working literally a few days ago. You change a few things, you finagle things, you try to refactor to make things better. I'm software dead, just graduated, and it feels so refreshing to see a leftist programmer. I can learn a lot about politics and more about my area of expertise. Is it looking for a different number of parameters or something? Something like that. I don't freaking know, bro. I stopped. We've entered the stage of we just start doing stuff, but I hope it works out, you know? We've entered that stage of the programming situation. I still don't know why I keep starting new polls too early. It doesn't make any sense. Nothing happened. That's fine, though. That's fine. That's fine. But it only ran one time. And that's good. It didn't try to run again. That's promising. That's promising. It ran a single time. Didn't try to run it again. That's good. So which means my invocation of start Baldur's poll spelled incorrectly. I just haven't changed it. You know I spelled it right. I'm a genius. Which means here, when I'm invoking this, that's the issue. And I want to do it when the poll ends is kind of the problem. Right? And when the poll ends, like, okay, no, actually, it ran this twice. Why? Why did it fire event poll end 2 times? Maybe, okay, am I subscribing to the topic twice? No, I'm subscribing to the topic once. Why does it fire off? Okay, what if I send a message? Well, that didn't do anything. Yeah, why? I don't know. Oh, probably because of this. Here, if I close this out. The listener is firing twice. Why is the listener firing twice? That's the main issue. Because the problem is, if the listener fires twice, it then spawns 2 new processes who then have their own listeners that fire twice. That then spawns 2 new processes, and then it gets out of hand very quickly. Okay, so that only fires off once. Begin. Let me just delete all this so I can clean this up a little bit. Could you debug print to see if the listener returns a value or is it void? I mean, it's just a component, a command component. So it returns nothing. As it should. But when the poll ends, so when a single poll ends, it makes the event listener for the event poll end fire off twice. Unless I'm doing this somewhere else and I just don't know. Nope, I'm only doing it here. What about when a poll starts? Let me scroll back up to when a poll starts. You know, when a poll starts, it only fires off once. Am I tripping? An event listener is not useful if it fires multiple times on one event. Let's see. Event dispatched when a poll ends on a specific channel. Okay, let's try it again. And honestly, let's just try it with a normal poll. If I do manage poll, new poll, test poll, 1, 2. I'll do it for a minute. Poll begins. That fires off one time. Poll progress happens every time somebody votes. So that's fine. That's only firing off one time. Every time somebody votes, poll progress fires off. And let me make sure that send polling data overlay is not firing off multiple times. No, it's not. It's not doing anything that should. Okay, and in 13 seconds, the question is, will it fire off multiple times when the poll ends? No. It fired off once. Okay. Okay. Get rid of multiple threads? No. But it could spawn multiple threads when it runs asynchronous. When it runs this. It fired twice. All right. All right, here's what we're going to do. Because this is obviously not a me thing. This is obviously not a me thing. This is a problem with the library for some reason. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to make a global variable called b poll id equals this. And we are going to do this. And we say if b poll id is blank, we set it to that. And then we do whatever we want to do. For example, select winner. Else if b poll id equals payload id, then we print poll already ended. Poll already ended. Skipping. And then we return. We do that. And we need to delete the thread when it ends the first time. You can't. Well, that shouldn't be the issue. Because this shouldn't care. The problem is because these polls have the same ID. This poll and this poll has the same ID, which means that once the one poll ends, right? Once one poll ends, that poll I think sticks around. This is the problem. That poll sticks around as a archived poll until a minute, and then that poll ends again in order to be okay. That's what it is. Yes, what it is. Okay. So I did see this in documentation. I didn't know this is what it meant. But in the documentation, there's a thing for this. There are three different statuses of a poll. This is begins, progress, ends. There is a completed, archived, and terminated. So actually, we don't even need to do this. We just have to check. Make sure poll is completed before running. So we do if payload that status equals completed. Let's spell completed. We say poll complete. Okay, what? Okay, I don't need all this stuff. Stop. I freaking hate Copilot sometimes. We print poll complete, and then we do this. Else return. Right, so it has to be completed. If it's archived or terminated, it doesn't work. It doesn't fire off. That may be the problem. That may be the problem. Now, why there's... Okay, to be fair, I didn't read the documentation. The problem isn't when it's finished, though. It is. There's three different states. There is completed, archived, and terminated. It will still run twice. No, it won't. No, it won't. Right? The event poll end happens when it's completed, archived, or terminated. So when you terminate or complete a poll, that's one state. And then archive is a separate state. All polls are archived after they are terminated or they're completed. Right? And so you can delete a poll and go straight to archive, or you can complete a poll and then after it's completed, it then goes archived a minute later, or you can to terminate. Yeah. Terminate a poll and then it goes to archive a minute later, or you can complete a poll and it goes to archive a minute later, or that's it. That's the only options. So if we check to make sure that it's completed before running, it should not run again when it's archived a minute later, theoretically. So if I run this, then, because that would make sense. Because then that's how it spawns two processes. That's why it looked like it was running twice. Because it runs when it was completed and it runs when it's archived, which spawns two processes, which makes like 4 polls technically, and then the poll was completed, boom, and then it runs, and then archived, boom, and then it spawns another process, and it keeps going, right? So that works. Now we just wait, and we're gonna see if it gets really bad. Documentation on how long the archive poll is stored. I don't think it necessarily matters if we just discard it. Grand Ring. Okay. That's 2 successful things. Right around now, it's where it gets rough. Does it run again? Does it run again correctly is the question. Ah. All right. All right. Perfect, 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 perfect. That wasn't my fault. I want to point out there, that was not my fault. I will not take ownership over that. That's somebody else's fault. Now I have Voice of the Circle. Sanity restored, yeah. I got it. Okay, and this is funny because this is exactly where I started today at. I got it, or ended last time with. But this works a lot better. It's a lot faster than it was before. And I have the overlay now, over there. That's okay. The overlay is still working. Cool, 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 cool. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay. What next? The overlay is working. All of the effects are working except for remove gold, which I'll deal with that later. What next? That works too. There's a random drow. All right, drow. Me versus you. Charm person. Well, that didn't do very well.
Have to keep going.
Is there a choice for dialogue? That's in Twitch integration. I don't have to do that because Twitch does it for me. What spells did I get? Spells that I can't use because I don't have any spell slots or stuff like that. I can forceful throw. Oh, I don't have anything to throw. I can do Cloud of Daggers though. Okay, I can't do this. I don't know why the spells let me use them without the resources, but the... Oh, hello. Why are you naked? Where are your clothes? Like, this spell lets me use it without the spell slot, but this doesn't. Summon Eternal Debtor. Wait, is he on my side? Oh, that guy's dead. She pushed me into my own Cloud of Daggers? Oh, they're not on my side. You know what, though, I can do? Suck it! And then I run away. LOL. LOL. W. W. W, easy. Easy clap. Easy clap. It worked so well. It does work pretty well. Next step is to fix the F the pike. Next step is to fix the overlay. Because I think it can be better. And then what next? What after that, chat? More effects, I guess. But this is coming along pretty well. I'm happy with it. What is this? Move Moonbeam. I thought I could have multiple. That would be pretty funny. Slam. I just don't know what other... Wait, if I walk through this, will it hurt me? You know, I should have known. I should have known. But we fixed it. We fixed it. It works. All of the effects work. And the effects work pretty well, too. Can you believe that how far we've come, chat? From having nothing? Thanks. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Okay, what other effects do we have? This is perfect because Laughing Leader is in here, and Laughing Leader knows this a lot better than I do. What other effects do we have? Turn to cat. We can turn into a cat. Actually W coding? What do you mean actually W coding? What do you mean? My coding's always W. Full W. We need the cats. Oh my goodness.
Think you can take me on?
You went for resurrection? Would that even work if I if you're a single player? Like if you do a solo run and like it says load game, can you revive the character and then just keep playing? Prioritize players if dead, otherwise enemies. Char, do you just have the documentation just open? So in an interview, can I get a W for my favorite streamer of over 10 years? I don't know if I can be your favorite streamer of over 10 years. I haven't been streaming for 10 years, but still W, chatter. W. Wait, can you actually just apply status to the player character to turn a player character into something? Oh, time to find out. Where's the? I'd rather have this open. Yes. Oh. That's not being very helpful. Is it polymorph type statuses? Is there a list? Okay, that's the question I had. Is there a list of all, not all statuses? Is there a list of all, what is it called? What is it called? What is it called? What is it called? Also, that Mango Sentinel, I don't know if your code is gonna work because you're missing a quotation, by the way. But don't worry, I never forget. Can you put loot on an enemy? I mean, I can do a lot of things to the enemies. Oh, wait. Hold on. Pause. That didn't do anything. Hold. Close. There. What was that? Oh, spawn enemy. Change size? That I know you can do, probably, most likely. The UID for the character might be wrong. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm not doing this right now. But if you just apply, okay. Let's see. Are we still on the Nautilus? Yes, we are. You know what? Okay, this is what we're gonna do instead. Instead of whatever you're saying, what we're gonna do is just do apply status to player, but instead just give it a random UUID. Instead of a status UUID, which we get here somewhere, we're gonna give it a enemy UUID. Or I guess we can give it this guy's stuff as well. Could we just iterate through the entire thing and just look for polymorphs and things of that nature? Wait a minute. Yeah, why don't we? I have an idea. Because if it's in status data, like I already get all the statuses. Where's it at? And apply random status. I go here, and I go out. Apply random status. Save. Whoop, that didn't work. Player status. Save. There you go. Statuses. I basically just get all the statuses that I just throw one on the character. But can I give any enemy UID? And just say polymorphed into that, and then it just works? Or does it have to be a polymorph status specifically? Should be any status? What do you mean? Actually, I want to make sure this still works. Oh, okay. Player status is a valid command running. Does it actually run though is the question. I feel like it's not running. Oh, X is paused. I'm stupid. Interesting. To be able to check the stat attribute, easy stat get ID. Yeah, any status can be applied. There's a lot of technical statuses that are used to trigger effects and passes and whatnot. So a lot of those are not necessarily meant to be applied directly. Well, if I do what I want to. I mean, okay. Go back to. Back here. There's so much you can do. This is the status for like shape change doppelganger. And though it take me to doppelganger, that I mean it works. I want to have more control. I'm looking for a specific status. Wait a minute. You're interesting. Okay, okay. Um. mm, mm. I just don't want to. I don't want to iterate through the entire list of statuses to find statuses that are like polymorph, and then do the that seems like a lot of. I feel like there's a better way to do that. I feel like there's a better way to do that. Statuses might check or do things on the source FYI. Which is the last arg of apply status. Honestly, I'm getting overwhelmed with all that I could possibly do with this. And so I might just take a step back and take a break. We made progress today. I need to eat dinner. That sounds good to me. That sounds good to me. The poll thing is working. Things keep happening. And we'll revisit this another time. I'm tired. Yeah. Any final thoughts, chat? All right, T. Adios.